The crisp fall wind swept through Oak Ridge Estates, a neat suburb with immaculately groomed driveways and an HOA rulebook as thick as a phone book. My name is Mason, 35, mechanic, single dad, and proprietor of a fixer-upper ranch house I bought 3 years ago. What did I spot that tickled my fancy? The gargantuan garage, perfect for my side gig, restoring classic cars. My home was one of the few homes in Oak Ridge not under HOA control, thanks to a deed grandfather clause. It was my haven. Karen, the platinum-bobbed 53-year-old with a glass-cutting voice, was the HOA's unofficial queen. A legend for all the wrong reasons. She'd ticket people for pirated porch lights, scold kids for having bikes out front, and nitpick everything that didn't meet her flawless vision of the suburbs. And my garage? Her personal vendetta. She nagged constantly, my oil cans at midnight ringing, even the tarp on my '67 Camaro. I ignored her. My act of defiance left me totally independent, untouchable. Then came the note. Mason, your garage is not being utilized to its full capability. The HOA would like to have access for overflow parking. I laughed hard. My garage was a workshop, not a public parking lot. I discarded the note, but Karen was serious. Then she dropped off her son Trevor, 22, in my driveway, uninvited. I let it go, expecting they'd get bored. Fatal mistake. Friday night, I came home late, exhausted, to find my garage door left open halfway. In my garage, next to my Camaro, was Karen's white Lexus SUV, hogging half my space. On the windshield was a sticky note with the following words: HOA event parking, comply. My blood boiled. This wasn't a mistake. It was trespassing, a declaration of war. I stormed over to her house, but no answer. The place was lit up. She was hosting some HOA fundraiser, music blasting in the backyard. I called the sheriff. Karen had already spun her story, told them I'd volunteered my garage. Luckily, Deputy Collins, whose radiator I had already fixed, showed up. I showed him my deed, which proved my property to be exempt from HOA. Better yet, my security camera caught her younger son, Dylan, 19, opening my garage lock. Collins shook his head. She's in the wrong. But unless you press charges, it's a civil matter. I wasn't ready for a fight in court. Yet. Seeing Karen on the other side of the street, smugly clinking glasses with her crew, ignited me. She thought she could walk all over me? Game on. I called my buddy Vince at the junkyard before dawn. Got a Lexus for you, I said to him, left on my property. No questions asked. Within 6 a.m., Vince had it towed. No forms to fill out. Karen hadn't even had it registered to my address. By lunch, Vince's crew had taken everything out of the car. Tires, seats, electronics, all gone. The Hulk was crushed and sold for scrap at $800. I hardened my garage with a deadbolt and new cameras streaming to my phone. Saturday morning, Karen's scream echoed down the street. She was on my porch, furious. Where is my car? I kept my head, pulled out Deputy Collins' report. You parked it illegally. I had it towed for abandonment. She called 911 once more, but Collins was finished playing games. He pulled up my security footage right there. Your son broke into his garage. That's breaking and entering. Want to press charges now? Karen froze. Her cronies observed from their lawns. The neighborhood app blew up. Clips of Dylan's break-in, screenshots of Karen's enormous HOA fines, over $10,000 in unpaid penalties. Her Lexus, insured, but not for breaking into private property. She lost $60,000. By Sunday, the HOA board, smelling blood, voted her out. Dylan got community service for breaking in. A week later, Karen's house was put on the market. It turned out, without her HOA stipend, she couldn't keep up the mortgage payments. Oak Ridge Estates quieted down a bit after that, and my garage, still mine, still humming,